Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into a fascinating yet heartbreaking story from the early days of space exploration. We're going to talk about Laika, the legendary space dog who captured the hearts of people around the world. Get ready for a roller coaster of emotions as we explore what happened to Laika. Laika wasn't just any ordinary dog. She was a Soviet space dog, part of a bold experiment that aimed to send living beings into space and pave the way for human spaceflight. It was the 1950s, and the space race between the United States and the Soviet Union was in full swing. Both superpowers were pushing the boundaries of science and technology, eager to prove their prowess in the final frontier. Laika, whose name means barker in Russian, was a stray dog found on the streets of Moscow. She was a small, mixed-breed dog with a gentle disposition, making her an ideal candidate for the ambitious space mission. In 1957, the Soviet space program selected her for a historic mission that would change the course of space exploration forever. The mission, known as Sputnik 2, was designed to launch a living organism into orbit around the Earth. Laika would become the first living creature to journey into space. On November 3, 1957, Sputnik 2 blasted off from Baikonur Cosmodrome in Kazakhstan, carrying Laika on board. The world watched in awe as this brave little dog embarked on a journey into the unknown. However, what many people didn't know at the time was the controversy surrounding Laika's mission. The technology of the era was still in its infancy, and the scientists and engineers faced numerous challenges in ensuring Laika's safety and well-being during the flight. The spacecraft was not equipped with a re-entry plan, meaning that Laika was not expected to survive the mission. Inside Sputnik 2, Laika was housed in a small cabin with limited space. She was fitted with sensors to monitor her vital signs, and her food was specially prepared to be consumed in a gel-like form. The cabin was temperature-controlled to ensure Laika's comfort during the flight, but the conditions were far from ideal for long-term survival. As Sputnik 2 orbited the Earth, Laika experienced weightlessness, radiation exposure, and the stress of confinement. Despite the challenges, she remained calm and adapted to her new environment as best as she could. Her mission provided valuable data on the effects of space travel on living organisms, paving the way for future human spaceflights. Sadly, Laika's journey came to a tragic end. After spending several hours in orbit, her vital signs began to deteriorate, indicating that she was in distress. The decision was made to euthanize her to prevent further suffering. On November 3, 1957, Laika became the first living being to perish in outer space. Laika's sacrifice was not in vain. Her mission contributed valuable scientific knowledge that helped improve future space missions. Her story also sparked a global conversation about the ethics of using living beings in space exploration. While her fate was tragic, Laika's bravery and contribution to science are remembered to this day. So, what happened to Laika the space dog? She embarked on a historic journey that captivated the world, but ultimately ended in tragedy. Her legacy lives on as a symbol of courage, sacrifice, and the relentless pursuit of knowledge. Thank you for joining me on this journey through history. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating stories. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring.